I am befuddled beyond belief here about what's going on. But one thing I won't do, Mr. President, I will not attack or mention another senator by name because of his or her position on this bill or any bill like has been done to me since I've came to this body. I've got too much respect for my colleagues to do that. But I will tell you this. I'm deeply concerned about the numbers that has been given to us today. Now, I might only have a high school education, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm not the warmest beer in the fridge either. And when I look at these numbers, and someone who has an income of $30,000 to $35,000 is going to get $50 back, and they think that's going to be okay, I question that. What if that individual smokes cigarettes? I wish they didn't. I really wish they didn't. But guess what they do? What if that individual uses e-cigs? Wish they didn't, but maybe they do. What if they use other tobacco products? I wish they didn't, but unfortunately, they do. And to try to sell a bill of goods to make people think $50 in their pocket a year is going to make them better off today than they were yesterday? I'm sorry. I can't buy that. I cannot buy that. Mr. President, I may be new to the Senate, but I've been serving under this dome for 25 years. I'm not a freshman, and I'm not a sophomore. I understand what's going on here. And no one can candy coat or sugarcoat or try to flim-flam these numbers because it's just not going to work with me. I am not a freshman under this dome. It was mentioned that there were negotiations with 134 people. Well, make it 133, Mr. President, because I sure as heck wasn't invited to those negotiations. And we talked about a team effort. Guess I'm not on that team, Mr. President. There is no reason in God's name that this had to come at the final hour without giving everybody in this body the courtesy, the respect that they deserve to review this and get good, accurate numbers from experts in plenty of time to dissect this bill and decide if this is right for West Virginia. That's not how the process is intended to work. You know, we may be in the super minority, but each one of us represent as many people as you in the supermajority do. And it's not fair to our constituents that we've got to vote on something so massive at the 11th hour by arguments going back and forth across the aisle. Well, Mr. President, I looked at my crystal ball, and you're going to have 18 votes. There's no question in my mind about that. But I'm not sure that's what's right for West Virginia. This is a poor way to do business. I'm a no, and I encourage my colleagues to join me.